Hey, happy Thursday, Bills Mafia. This is Brian breaking tables. Guys, I want to thank you all for watching. That's you, Displaced Bills Mafia. That's you, Bills Fan Cave. Guys, you're awesome. We love you guys. Let's have some fun tonight. This is Breaking Tables.
It's the Mafia, you know I'm rocking with the Bills. It's the Mafia, you know I'm rocking with the Bills. It's the Mafia, I'm with the Buffalo Bills. It's the Mafia, you know I'm rocking with the Bills. Hey, who you repping? What's your team?
So good once it hits your lips.
You know I'm repping for my team. I got that talent on my team.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Trade day is like a
Tampa Neil, what's going on, dog?
What's up, B? How you doing, man?
In the AFC, all the praise of Brandon Bean. You hit Sean Mcdermott.
Happy Thursday.
Jerry, you get the sex soon as you snap it. Andre Roberts running back, ain't no just back in.
What's up, Tampa Neil? How you doing, bud?
I'm doing great. How are you doing? I can't seem to open this beer, though.
Oh, remember my first time trying to drink beer?
I think it was like stuck in the.
I kind of want to watch this. Folks, how long do you think it's going to take till Tampa Neil opens his beer?
Dude, I'm very excited because I have got my eagle that should be here for the boat parade,
which is pretty cool. It's this eagle. If you haven't seen it yet, it's an eagle. So when you bring it into a sporting event, it's like, guys, this is my good luck eagle. I don't know.
This is my mascot.
And it turns into a funnel. Brilliant. Heather Davis goes, "Go Bills." What's up, Heather?
What's up, Heather?
Guys, this episode is brought to you by BuffaloAutographs.com. If you guys go there right now and you use the promo code Breaking Tables, the number 1, you'll save 5%, 15% off anything over $125. Sorry.
But go there in an hour, not now.
Yeah, definitely not now. No, you need to focus on our voices because we got the Colts coming up this Sunday, and that's kind of the topic of the show. We want to get into this game. Tampa Neil, is this like the rematch of last year? You think can we call it the rematch of the playoffs in 2020 season?
I mean, I know everybody else is going to call it that, but I think that it's not going to be much of a rematch. You have a completely different quarterback. You have a completely different team.
Yeah. No Phillip Rivers.
Correct. I think this team is a little has a few more injuries than the current team or the team last year had. So,
and in retrospect, we didn't have the defense last year as we do right now.
We also did not have the defense that we have right now. But I'll tell you, at that game, our defense played pretty damn good. Our defense showed up against Indy in the playoffs, and they played a damn good game. But they're better than last year.
Let's take a look here. Last year's playoff team. So we beat them 27-24, first round draft pick. Our first round of the playoffs, the wild card playoffs. Stephon Diggs went off 128 yards. Josh Allen, 324 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a rushing touchdown. And number 2, our boy, toe tag drag swag. How does that go, Tampa Neil? Toe drag swag. I knew it. I almost had it. He had 85 yards. What's that?
They don't do that on Good Morning Football anymore.
He just won it. I think he just won it recently.
I didn't see anything on that.
Yeah, I think like 3 weeks in a row or something. That's why we need to see more Gabe Davis, honestly. Gabe Davis was number 2 last year against the Colts when we played them in the playoffs, went off for 85 yards. So it's going to be one of those things where he is going to be playing. You got to give it to the hot hand. This is kind of the NFL, Tampa Neil. You might back me up on this one. You got to give it to that hot hand. Yes, Stephon Diggs. You know they're going to be game planning for him. Gabe Davis is just always finds a way to get open or make a play. I mean, he averages over 12, 15 plus yards a catch. Just every time he touches it, it's like wide open and nowhere zone.
Yeah, his catches, he gets himself open downfield, makes some absolutely incredible catches. I mean, in that playoff game, he had 2 in a row that they even reviewed and everything, and he was still in. Last week's game, same thing. He had that amazing catch with probably one of the most ridiculous concentrations I've ever seen before in a game. Like he would his concentration, his getting his feet in bounds was amazing. And they could look at
a rookie last year. Yeah. For a rookie last year doing that, Tampa Neil. Even guys who've been playing, OBJ now can't do that now.
No.
You know, and he's been playing
OBJ
for a
can't run
while.
around. Yeah, he averages 18 yards a carry for Gabe Davis.
That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous.
Yep.
And you know, I mean, again, this is with a full healthy line, and we just got the bombshell today that Spencer Brown is going to be on the COVID list, so he's not playing.
Now, is that true? Is he not playing? Now, I don't know the rules for COVID 100%. I know that if you're not vaccinated, you're pretty much fucked. But if you are vaccinated, I believe if you test positive 2 straight days, you can play or test negative.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure it's negative. That's what you're going for. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's a good thing too. Why don't you just look that up really quick? Because I want to know. And is he? Who cares if he is or isn't? All I'm worried about is he needs to play. We need Spencer Brown. Guys, you saw what happened when he wasn't in there. Hence the Jags game versus the time you saw him when he was in there. Hence the Jets game. What's that?
That's a completely different team.
Completely different offense. Because Josh has time. He can, he can do what Josh does. I just banged up like Cody Ford. He does not belong on that line. I'm sorry. Cody Ford does not belong. I know this is harsh, but it's a time for reality shock that Cody Ford should not be playing. I would actually, I want, what's that guy's name again? Love?
Heart.
I know something with a heart. Bobby Hart. Why him back? Come on. So that's gonna be a bummer. And we also another person that is very, very questionable, which kind of might concern me this game, all particular, is Edmonds. This is he did not practice again this week. He didn't practice yesterday.
Got it.
Okay, what do you got for us, Tampa Neil?
Okay, a vaccinated individual who tests positive and is asymptomatic will be isolated. The positive individual will be permitted to return to duty after 2 negative tests at least 24 hours apart. So he still has a shot at playing.
And
so
he is vaccinated tomorrow, or is he not? Did that come out?
That part there I don't know, but I'm assuming that he is vaccinated. If he tests negative tomorrow as well as Saturday, he can play on Sunday.
Okay, cool. Let's hope that's the case, because that he's going to be a huge part of our offense. And I know a lot of you guys are we're talking about Matt Breida. Guys, everybody had room last week to do what they wanted to do because that offensive line was just nasty. I mean, yes, they had like one sack, but it's right, not two. I mean, no, they had a formidable front line. They had a formal Jets. Give them something. That's a silver lining that you can take out of it, is they only had, I think, 3 good guys on their defense, and they're all on the defensive line. And our offensive line did what they had to do. Now, I'm not going to compare the Colts defensive line to the Jaguars line when we did not have Spencer Brown. I'm not going to do that, but I'm going to say that it's if you're game planning all week, and then on a Thursday, that means that you had Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 3 full days of game planning with this guy playing, and now he's potentially could be out.
Yeah, that hurts.
Got to put a wrench in my cogs. I'm just saying.
One thing we got to remember too on this defense that we are playing, we are the number 1 team in the NFL for takeaways. They're number 3, I believe.
For takeaways, we're number 1.
We're number 1.
We're number 1 when it comes to takeaways. And, I think we lead by 24. We're number 1 takeaways. And number 2, fun little fact, the Colts defense, they have 21, which is 2nd place. So
they take the ball away. We're playing a nasty defense.
It's the same defense from last year.
Mm-hmm.
Now, without Spencer Brown, is our line No, because we don't have Feliciano. Is Feliciano even going to play? He probably won't play, will he?
He's at least
He's still on IR, right? He's got one more game. He can play the Saints. I think he can still play the Saints, though.
I believe he can play the Saints, correct.
We were literally just talking about that, Shane. Hopefully Brown comes back. I don't want a repeat of the old line from Jacksonville game. Yes, I know. We all don't want to see that. Nobody wants to see that. And all I got to say is no to Cody Ford, okay? So the number one defense, especially overall, is going to be Buffalo Bills. I think I do have some stats here, Tampa Neil, which you're supposed to be the stat guy. Bills defense. Let's compare the two teams here. Okay, so the Bills play Sunday against Colts. Bills are favored 7 points. Over under is 49.5. So we'll do some predictions later on in the show. But the Bills defense is the number one overall. Their defense against the rush is number 3, against the pass is number 2, and they're the best scoring defense in the NFL. Now, Colts offense, what's that, Tampa?
By a lot.
You're right. Now, we're going to be playing the Colts offense. Okay, so that's a 1-3-2-1 against our defense. Now, Colts offense overall, 12. Rushing, 8th. Jonathan Taylor is a beast.
Yeah.
Jonathan Taylor is a beast. He's playing a hell of a year. Well, we're going to talk about that too. Passing, I'm not worried about Wentz. They're 22nd, and then scoring, they're 8th because of Jonathan Taylor. Now,
let's talk about that real quick.
Sure.
I'll tell you, I would like to see them change up the defense on this game just a little bit, because they did get run over by Derrick Henry. Now, Jonathan Taylor's not Derrick Henry. I get that. But I would almost put 3 linebackers in, have AJ Klein be in there too, and stack that box, because I'm not worried about Wentz beating us. I'm really not. They're wide receivers. I mean, they got Pittman. And is there a cricket sound?
I can't think of the second guy. All I know is Pittman.
Cricket sounds, yes. They have Pittman. Our guys can handle Pittman. I mean, they can put enough pressure on, in front, put enough pressure on Carson Wentz. He'll make a mistake. He's made mistakes in his career. He's not the most accurate passer, but he can hurt you. He can absolutely hurt you if you're not careful. But I think that our defensive backs are a lot better than what he's seen in a while.
See, I'm going to go ahead and say Jonathan Taylor is their only offense. Correct. Jonathan Taylor, which is funny, he ties number 1 in the NFL for rushing yards. He's tied with Derrick Henry, who hasn't played 2 games.
Yeah, I know.
That's the echion of Derrick Henry versus this Jonathan Taylor. So we're not going to compare Jonathan Taylor to Derrick Henry. We just won't do that. That's disrespectful to Derrick Henry.
Mm-hmm.
That going into that, our number 1 defense knows who we have to go after, and that's Jonathan Taylor. Wentz can be Wentz. Wentz will throw that ball into our anti-missile defense. I see, we won't get into too many predictions, but at least 2, maybe even 3 interceptions just by us stopping Jonathan Taylor. Now pressure's back on Wentz. Well, first off, Wentz, who is very injury prone, he was only good under pressure 1 time, and even then he couldn't play because he was injured, and Nick Foles took over and won Super Bowl. So I just don't think Wentz has it. Wentz doesn't have that factor of that we need to end the game. Josh Allen finish him style.
Yep, and he's been injured this year again too. So
finish him.
What's that?
He had a foot surgery earlier in the year, so he's been injured also. So yeah, I'm not worried about Wentz beating us, which is why I'm just like, you know what, stack that box. Our defensive backs are the best in the NFL. Let's just face reality there. Our 4 main guys are the best in the NFL. I'm not worried about them getting beat by their wide receivers.
I'll take a 10-yard pass every once in a while.
Yep.
Over, I will not. I definitely, if I can get 10 sacks from our defense, come on, guys, is that too much to ask for?
So the one thing that I was reading up on this week, ready for this? The Bills currently have got 9 different players that have got interceptions this year.
That's nasty, dude. That
The
is
record-
absolutely
The
nasty.
record's 13.
Here we at, and we still have 8 more games to go. 8 more games. What is wrong with my math?
We're at week 11. So yeah, we need to get to 14, basically.
Okay.
I would love to see that record
Could we get
broken.
14?
It was the 2010 Atlanta Falcons of all teams to do it too.
Who went to the Super Bowl and lost? They had that
Went to the
badass
Super
running
Bowl.
back, and they lost to John Elway. Remember that game?
Oh, they lost to Tom Brady.
I'm sure it wasn't John Elway. I'm pretty sure. Oh, that was like in the 90s when they went.
Is that the one
they
that
went.
they blew?
No,
Oh,
that
they
was
didn't go to the
that was
Super
like
Bowl. Never
that was
mind.
like 3 years ago.
They didn't go to the Super Bowl. My bad.
Tampa Neil, you're supposed to be factual here on Breaking Tables.
I thought I had that. I thought I had that all set there, and I looked at it. I'm like, oh wait, no, they didn't even go to the Super Bowl that year.
Killing me, Smalls.
Mike
Okay,
Mularkey was
guys, you
their
know what?
offensive
You heard here
coordinator.
first on Breaking Tables. They went to the Super Bowl. What year again, Tampa Neil?
Not 2010.
Definitely not 2010. He definitely
Yeah,
said 2010.
But yeah, I want to see them break that record. I don't know if they're going to break the most interceptions on a full season record. I looked that up because I was curious. That record is 49. 49
Wow.
interceptions on one season. And there was only 14 games too. It was a 1961 San Diego Chargers.
That's
14
not even
games.
fair.
That's
Oh
that's
my-
unreal, right?
Somebody do the math really quick. 49 divided by 14. That's got to be at least like 3 a game or something. 2 a game, 3 a game. No.
I'm trying to do this and dude, I got a new phone. I don't like the calculator on it. So yeah, that's 3.5 interceptions per game.
That was pretty close. All right.
That's
Well, this
Not
is
easy to maintain.
this is the 21st century, 2021, and I think we're gonna be doing all right. Guys, this is also, don't forget, I know that this is going to be they're going to probably say this next phrase. Let's do a drink for every time they say this. And they're going to say this. Frank Wright used to play for the Buffalo Bills. He was back up. Jim Kelly, whoopity-doo,
wait. You forgot. Oh, he
and
also had
the greatest comeback of all
Yep.
time. I should have
You're
led
gonna
with
hear
that
that.
one. Listen,
Yep,
I
you're
love
gonna
that.
hear
I
at
love
least
that
10
guy.
times. Yep,
I
absolutely.
love that guy, and he loves Buffalo still too. Like I nothing but respect for that guy. Absolutely loved him. I grew up with Frank Wright. Okay,
Not this one.
even followed him when he went to the Panthers. I was like, all right, I got 2 favorite teams. Mind you, I'm like 10, 11 years old, whatever, still young, but and he's doing really good as a coach. Okay, you got to give him that props. So this is going to be another Sean McDermott versus Frank Wright, who we all know and love. Tampa Neil,
Mhm.
what do you think about that? What do you think? Just if that was just the headline, that's a good heavyweight bout, bro. That's a good heavyweight bout.
I agree with you completely. I've always liked Frank Wright. He's a great coach. He's a great guy. He kind of got the situation that he came into in Indianapolis was a very, very strange one because he wasn't their first choice.
I know, right?
They chose
All
a
right, I want to
coach.
go with you, Frank. Oh, gee, guys, thanks.
Then they bailed on, and they're like, oh, okay, hey, Frank, what are you doing, buddy? Yeah, so he wasn't their first choice, and he came in.
He got
took the
paid
job,
though.
took
He
it
got paid
over.
though. He's like, all right, yeah, I'll quit, but you're gonna pay me this much money though.
Yeah. And I think that he was a big reason that Carson Wentz even got traded to Indianapolis because he was Carson's coach.
Coach
was
in
Carson's coach
Philadelphia,
when-
yeah.
Yeah, he was his coach in Philadelphia, and he was there when Carson had that MVP starting of the season until he tore
Got
his knee
hurt.
up.
Surprise, surprise.
Yeah.
I mean, guys, nothing wrong with Carson Wentz either, but I just don't think he's that. I mean, you're going to compare the two. Okay, Phillip Rivers is up here. I mean, this is he's going to be a Hall of Famer. Phillip Rivers will become a Hall of Famer. He's like Dan Marino, who never won the title. He's a Dan Marino-ish
with
of
less
this
kids.
generation. What's that, Tampa Neil?
Dan Marino didn't have as many kids though.
Hey, did you see that? I don't know if it's fake. You can't believe everything you hear on Facebook or these memes, but Tom Brady goes, I hope to have as many rings. No, Philip Rivers. No, yeah, Tom Brady goes, I hope to have as many rings as Philip Rivers has children. And Philip Rivers goes,
did he really say that? Because that'd be hilarious.
And Philip River goes, at least I got my children by not cheating. Kind of epic. That's probably not true, but we can just say it is, right?
I mean, it's a meme. It's got to be real.
Absolutely. 100%. This is admissible by court. So, and then also Star Lotulelei, he's going to be out this game, which is going to be huge. If we're over here talking about stopping Jonathan Taylor, Star Lotulelei, who took off all last year because he was afraid. Well, I'm not going to get into it. He's not playing this week. He's got 2 more days. I think he's back eligible on Monday, I believe. Oh, when did they? It was like last Thursday, right? Last Thursday or Wednesday? Star Lotulelei.
It was announced the day of that morning.
No, it wasn't. Was it?
Yeah. Yeah, he was announced.
Oh, I thought it was like that Thursday or Friday.
Yep. We literally found it that morning before we went on. And I'm like, fuck.
All right. Well, he's not playing regardless.
Yes.
And then Tremaine Edmonds being out, which I think AJ Klein is starting to get comfortable. He played pretty good. He played pretty good last week. We talked about that. We talked about last episode. We did not even think about Tremaine Edmonds not being there because that defense was doing really good.
Yeah. But I think that's Edmonds will be back.
He hasn't played 2 days in a row now. He didn't play yesterday. He didn't play today or practice yesterday or practice today.
When they talked to McDermott yesterday, they're saying that he's progressing very good, and he said he should be good to go. So, I mean, there's a lot of people that are listed as questionable, but.
Denny goes, with that weather, it's going to be more of a ground game. Yeah, I see that. That's why we got to stop Jonathan Taylor. But it's going to be difficult to stop Jonathan Taylor when you don't have your big guy in the middle, Star Lotulelei.
Yeah. Or
you don't have your big guy in the middle in the back, the linebacker field, Tremaine Edmonds.
And so, I know, and I get it that we played the Jets, but our line looked pretty damn good last week. Without
guys, these are the best and the most athletic people in the world. A fraction of a fraction, regardless what team they play for, whether it's the 0-16 Browns, the 0-16 Detroit Lions, 0-16 Jaguars.
16-1.
Who else went like 0 and a lot? Doesn't matter. These guys can still kick your ass at any given time. Shane goes, the Jets game was an episode of Oprah for Buffalo on turnovers. Everybody gets a turnover. You get a turnover. You get a turnover. You get a turnover. Klein is a beast against the run, but how long can he last? He is on the last leg of his career. Got to give him that. I think he's probably got another maybe year left. Tampa Neil, or is that just rude for me to assume that?
I think that's not even a worry at all for the Bills because we got younger guys behind them. My biggest worry.
No, it's not. We still have. He's our backup. He's our backup.
Yeah.
Well, can we trust him to these 2 games in a row?
I'm more worried about Edmonds and how much he gets hurt.
Yeah, he doesn't get hurt that often. He's out for a game or 2.
He's been hurt this year. Yeah.
And he goes strong, and he plays a better game when he gets back.
Well, we need him on the field, not hurt. But yeah, I mean, AJ Klein, if we get another year, I just care about the next game, to be honest with you, for him. I want the next game to be good, and then the game after that.
One game at a time, Tampa Neil. Fine, I get it. Danny and Angelo. Danny Angelo. It'd be nice to see Josh do the little slant plays that Beasley, like in the beginning of the season, to open up the running game.
I like the little roundabouts that we're doing with Sanders and McKenzie.
Curls.
They both worked.
Yeah. Oh, the jet sweep kind of things?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like when they do those plays because that opens the whole field up. and that they did that a lot last year, and it was successful. I mean, even if it doesn't work, it still opens the field up.
Right. Just having those guys on the field, it's like, which way is he going to go? Now you're focused on watching him. So if he didn't turn like this, or even if he doesn't, then he's going to burn you. That gets him open too. You see it all the time in video games.
One of the other things is with Burrito, if he is active and playing, the percentage of plays that he was in on compared to when he touched the ball was very high. They need to get that down so that whenever it does come in, the opposing team doesn't automatically look at it as, okay, Burrito's in, there's a very good chance he's going to get the football this time. I think it was only like 2 plays that he was in for that he did not touch the ball in. That's way too high.
Yeah, I was going to save this till like towards the later after we finish with the Colts, but Matt Breida, I've heard a lot, put Matt Breida in, Matt Breida this, Matt Breida that. I'm sorry, guys. You might not like me. I don't care. It's just, I know he should not play this game. Why? You fumble a ball, there are consequences. You fumble a ball on this team, there are consequences. We don't need you. You're telling me that Singletary couldn't make a catch like that? He's not as quick as everybody's like, oh, man, he's the quickest person in the NFL. And Usain Bolt in running back. Stop it, guys. He's not. Yeah, he's quick. So isn't Singletary. But you want to drop a ball, I think you need to step back and reevaluate and keep practicing to make number one, to show Coach McDermott, trust the process, why you're number one, not number 3. He won't see his Colts game.
Don't let that ball on the ground, that's for sure.
That was huge. That was huge. I mean, not really huge. We still won the game, but still, it set up points for them, though, I think. Am I right?
It did. Yeah, they scored on that one, and they scored on that interception that wasn't really an interception.
I know. That was just so weird. It's like, what happened?
Like when they showed that backside video of it, whatever.
All right, guys. So our defense, number 1 defense against a number 12 overall offense. I think it's going to be formidable. But let's swap the other side of the ball here. Colts defense versus our offense. Okay. Colts defense overall, they're number 19 in the league. Rushing yards, they're number 17. That's defense against the rush. Pass yards, 20, and scoring 13. That means that they have a good solid defense in the red zone. Okay. The Bills offense, on the other hand, they got number 5 overall. Rushing is 10. That's without Matt Breida. Passing 6th. Scoring 2. We find a way to get into the end zone regardless. Whether it's automatic Baz or Josh Allen doing Josh Allen nasty things. Right, Tampa Neil?
Yes. Like throw to Diggs 2 consecutive, or have the Diggs run the exact same route 2 consecutive plays.
I know awesome. that was a huge flex, bro.
Yeah,
that was it's like, come on.
Hey Diggs, go do it again.
That was cool. That was straight up cool. I love it. I mean, Coach must have reamed into your buddy Dable, and he was to be up flying that wall. How do you think that conversation went, Tampa Neil? Like, you are Coach McDermott. First off, just walk me through what would happen if you are. Give me the whole story on what happened with McDermott and Dable.
I think McDermott walked in and did one of these.
Larry, what's up, buddy? What's that, Tampa Neil? Sorry. Trust the process.
Walked to his office and just did like a little clap and said to him, "Do better."
Does he drop a imaginary mic and just fucking?
And then walked out and did a little clap. Do better.
That would scare the shit out of me.
Yep.
You see what he was doing in practice with that huge ass jousting stick and the glove? He was just randomly coming up behind people and just punching them with that. He's a mean son of a bitch. I love him, bro. That's our coach.
Tough, man. Yeah, absolutely. He's tough.
That is our coach. Yeah, he's a tough son of a gun. He's like, I think the only person tougher than him in the NFL is Dan Campbell. Sorry, coach. But Dan
Yeah.
Campbell's definitely on steroids.
Oh yeah, I mean Dan Campbell sounds like he's a WWF wrestler or WWE.
Right? Sound like Arnold Schwarzenegger as a governor. I will be back. No, I won't do that one again. Heather goes, I love when Josh flexes. Of course you do.
I like when I flex
Lush.
too. Oh, sorry.
Shane goes, I love when Josh flex. No, that's not what he said. Shane goes, that was a flex move calling the same play twice in a row. Yes, it was.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, it was. Kept them on their toes. And it's like, you know what? That was really good. Let's do it again. He obviously, that means that defensive back, I guarantee he will not learn his lesson. Good cornerbacks learn their lesson. You won't do it more than once. Okay.
Well, I heard on
He
Diggs'
didn't.
press conference that cornerback just came in off the bench because their other guy got hurt.
That is a big flex, bro. That's good play calling, using, your strengths versus their weaknesses.
Yep.
So I think it's going to be a pretty good match against those guys. It's definitely not the same as last year. And I thank you, Tampa Neil, for saying that when I ask you, you think it's going to be the rematch from the playoff game? You're right. It's a completely different team, except, well, their defense is about the same. Our defense, about the same, but better. Better than it was last year. We still have our main parts, and we got the intricate pieces, and our DBs are playing lights out. I'm telling you, we've got the best defensive backs in the league.
Yep.
In the league.
They're all playing.
And it's not even close. I don't need to give you stats. Why? Well, you all know why.
To me, stats really don't matter.
That's what I was going to say, but you cut me off, coach. Do better.
Do better.
Just walk out. That was a conversation. That's exactly what happened. He walks in. Hey, Coach Dabes. Hey, Brian. You got a minute, Brian? Hey, Bribo. You got a minute, Brian? Yeah, sure, Coach. What's going on? You got to do better. That was the meeting. Holy shit. That was good.
Dale was just like, fuck, he's right.
Oh, that is awkward. Guys, feel free to call in 877-716-1714. If you guys want to talk Bills, talk about this Colts game coming up. It is Thursday. That means tomorrow's Friday. Everybody loves Friday, which means the next day is Saturday, which means the next day is game day, baby.
Game day, motherfucker.
Let's see here. Oh, we need to get some more, those koozies, or they're asking about the koozies, popular demand.
Yeah, I want to get another batch of them. Like another 300 for Tampa.
300. Let's get crazy.
Yep. Have a little boat parade thing on the back of it.
So how many people will pause the Colts game here coming up? Because this is interesting stuff. How many people have we signed up so far?
Well, we got,
I think it was like 80 boats so far.
we're probably right around, we're going to be right around 50 boats, I think.
50 boats.
50, yes.
My sources told me 85.
Okay. I mean, I hope it's that many. Must be more people bringing their boats over.
I know
there's a lot of people that are bringing their own boats. I probably have got about 9 full boats already. Just chartered.
Okay. That you can fit what, 6, 7 people on there per boat?
One of them's got 16. Mine's got 11.
So that's 150 people right there. Give or take. Probably like 127, 135.
I had a guy called me the other day that has got 16 people so far. He's all paid up for coming down from Lockport.
I think somebody just sent me a message saying that they're coming down with 18 people. Was his name? I was like, holy shit, awesome. Was his name Russell Manguso?
That's exactly who it is.
Yeah, I was like, I can't wait to meet him, bro.
He messaged you?
I don't know, dude. I'm just.
He called me the other day. Yeah, he's got 16 paid for. He said he may have 18, and he asked me, "Can he get more people?" I'm like, yeah, we got more boats.
Dude, that's awesome. It's gonna be a good time.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
All right, back to the Colts game because we play the Colts and
everybody else, real quick, everyone else, if you want to get in on the boat parade and you don't have a boat, I need tickets to be bought within the next 3 weeks. Like I got to have the count's got to end a week before because I got to get these people to either open their boats up because these are other people's boats, not mine.
And also, we have the link in the description. So if you guys are viewing this on social media, go ahead and hit that link to sign up for the boat parade if you need a seat. Also, if you need a tailgate option and you're coming down visiting from whatever parts of the world, guys, we teamed up with Fans of Buffalo to give you guys a great game day experience tailgating. And we all know Fans of Buffalo, they roll deep and they're crazy and they are fun. And then we're going to be doing a live show. Remember, the live show from there is going to be insane, Tampa Neil. Live show from the boat parade. Get out of here. Get out of here. I'm done. And the boat, and then the live show from the tailgate with Fans of Buffalo.
Yep. That's going to be a lot of fun. That's definitely going to be a lot of fun.
Can we just fast forward? Like, can we just want to time travel, Tampa Neil? We just time travel for the next 4 weeks straight.
Yes. I might give Vegas a call then.
No, like time travel as in like check yourself, black out, and you don't remember anything. that time travel.
It happens every Sunday.
How did we get home? And what time?
Wait, where am I?
I slept for what, 15 hours? And why do I still feel
did it
tired?
again?
Jeez. 6 a.m. and I slept 15 hours and I still feel tired. Guys, Buffalo Bills. Okay, here's the biggest thing can we talk about the game again? We'll have chances to talk about it. You guys, look at the descriptions. There's all you need to know about the events coming up because that's going to be the biggest next event. Besides Sunday, because every time the Buffalo Bills take the field, it is an event.
Hell yeah.
So that's where I was going. I forgot where I was going with this. Tampa Neil.
I don't know, but there was one thing the reporters were asking about with McDermott the other day, and they said that he's got a couple coaches that are already starting to game plan even for New Orleans because they have that short week.
Oh yeah.
He's got a couple guys that are set up just in a completely different office. I don't want to hear anything about those games, but they are set up just specifically to start game planning against New Orleans.
Dorsey, you think Dorsey got demoted? Is like, okay, you can no longer be red zone playmaker, play caller. And what I need to do is start play calling the next game. I'm sorry, Dorsey.
I don't know if it was Dorsey, but I think that, they got a couple guys.
I'd be interested. Maybe. Also, speaking of crazy people, how about Rashad Wildgoose? We lost him. He was on the practice squad, and he signed with was it the Jets or the Colts?
Nope,
Jets.
It was the Jets.
Jets.
The Jets needed some secrets, I think.
Well, good luck, guys. We'll see you guys next time. Losing organization. So the Colts are 5-5. The Bills are 6-3. The Patriots play tonight. We all need to root for the Falcons because I'm sick and tired of. I don't want to hear for 3 days. 2.5 days that the Patriots are number one in the division because we haven't played yet. I don't want to hear. They're gonna be like, well, look at this, the SpongeBob meme. Look at this. We're number one in the division.
Like, the Patriots are back. They're back. They're going to be bad again. Shut up.
Long time ago, I used to remember when the Bills make me smile. February. All right, no more. This is a podcast, not a America's Got Talent. So, keys of the game, Tampa Neil. Let's go ahead and get through the keys of this game. Okay, we play the Colts, number 1 defense versus a number 12 offense. Vice versa, Colts number, I don't know what, 19 defense versus a number 5 offense, right?
They're number 13.
Were you keeping track of number 5 overall? Yes, I have good memory. Darn. Tampa Neil, keys of the game. Let's run through them. Why are the Bills going to punch the Colts in the face?
What do you want? Keys of the game, or do you want a reason why we're going to punch them in the face?
I want everything, because we're going to punch them in the face because of these keys
of the game
to the game.
Are going to be our offensive line versus their defensive line. That's going to be the biggest key. I'm not worried about our defense even a little bit. Defense will come. They're going to play. They're going to shut Taylor down. I think they're ready to go for that. They don't want to see another 100-yard rusher on their plate in front of them. I think Leslie Frazier's still pretty pissed off about the whole Tennessee thing. They don't want to be known as the team that allows or can stop shitty running backs, but can't stop anybody good. So I think they're going to shut Taylor down. I think the defense is going to eat. That's why we're going to punch them in the face. But our offensive line is my biggest key and my biggest worry, to be honest with you. I don't want to see another 9-3 fucking or 9-6 fucking game. I want the offensive line to come out and be like, hey, if we have a rookie that's not playing, we can still play. We can't be relying on a rookie, but they need to come out. They need to play. They need to play better than what they did against Jacksonville, because it's a hell of a lot better of a defensive line that we face in Jacksonville. Hell of a lot better of a defense.
That's questionable. I don't know. That defensive line in Jacksonville was young and quick and fresh. You think that defensive line is comparable to Jacksonville, the Colts? Who do they have on there? Did you do a depth chart check?
DeForest Buckner.
I think Mitch
Malone is better
they
than
line
all
him
of
up,
Jacksonville's
but they run like a 5-3 or something, right? Where they have 5 guys on the line. He's gonna be matched up with Mitch Morse.
I mean, Darius Leonard is top linebacker. He's better than Josh Allen, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that their defense is better than Jacksonville.
Okay. Yeah.
So we got to play better.
I don't think that their defensive backs are better. Do better.
Yeah, they are. Yes. The Colts?
Xavier the Colts? I don't think he's going to play, bro.
Where did you see that? He was halfway, or he was.
I thought he just came back from an injury and he's questionable. I don't know, man. I make up shit all the time.
Yeah. He was partial practice today, so.
Okay. That means nothing. So what's that mean? Is he playing or not playing?
I don't know that answer yet.
All right.
Just like Tremaine Edmonds. I don't know whether he's playing or not playing, but he's definitely not out.
We definitely do need him. We definitely do need him. And I agree with you that the offensive line definitely needs to do what they need to do. But in retrospect, I think that our defense, if it comes to a stalemate and we're going to blame that on our offensive line, Tampa Neil, I think what we should do is pause for a second and say, that's fine. This is chess we're playing. We're not playing checkers. Okay. Our defense is so good where I think we can rely on them for a game or two in a year. Correct. That's what good defenses do in games. As a team in whole, they find a way to win the game. So, okay. Yes, the offensive line absolutely needs to do good, because if they don't do good, I'm going to hear Josh Allen does not deserve to be an MVP. I don't want to hear that, because he is going to be MVP this year. I'm telling you, good line, bad line, doesn't matter.
I just don't want to hear the words, "Oh, the Patriots are going to take over the division."
I don't. And you know, if they win tonight, we're going to hear that. We're going to hear that all the time.
Mac Jones is the greatest thing since Tom Brady. Oh, people are already talking that shit.
Well, they still have to go through us twice.
Yes.
But we have to get through this Sunday. So Carson Wentz, man on the fence, the Sixth Sense, Christmas expense, doesn't matter. Bills by a fucking billion. So let's get into the predictions of this game. Okay. I don't know. You said, to ask my question to myself. Thank you, Tampa Neil. What was the question?
Ask you still?
Yeah, go ahead.
Brian, what are your keys to the game?
Oh,
And why are we going to punch Indianapolis in the mouth?
thank you for asking me, Tampa Neil. Very considerate of you. I'm never drinking again. Keys of the game is definitely going to be the defense. I think the defense needs to come out strong this game. And when I mean come out strong, I need, like, I'm talking like pitch a shutout to the Colts. That would be, we're talking about big flexes. This would be an ultimate flex to the NFL. We shut out a playoff caliber team that would literally shut everybody up in the NFL. Like, oh, Bills are more. Just give them the trophy. Come on. Or is that a pipe dream? Is that too much to ask? I don't think so. Our defense has the potential to do that.
Absolutely do. They've done it twice already this year.
Keys of the game. That's it. Defense, making them one-dimensional, putting the game on Wentz's hand, and watch the mistakes unfold. You think Mike White was bad? Wait until Wentz gets sacked a couple times. Wait till he gets pressured a couple times. Go back and watch his videos. Even his Super Bowl is his MVP type caliber year he was having.
Yeah.
Prone to pressure.
I agree.
That's Josh Allen's not like that. Josh Allen, we got the better part of that. Remember the coach that coached both Josh Allen and Carson Wentz? Like, they're comparing, yeah, well, he's like, Wentz, but I think Josh Allen's much better. He has like unlimited ceiling. And we see Wentz's ceiling. We know what Wentz can and can't do. Josh Allen, we haven't came close yet. This is his fourth year.
Well, that brings us to our next segment. What's your score prediction? Because you've already got a goose egg on one side. What are we going to be scoring?
That defense is pretty stout. Okay, I'll give him that. I just think that the RPO, which is our bread and butter, is not going to fly this game. Not with the banged up offensive line again. Which we find that. It's fine. Let's save that for the playoffs. I want to find a defense that can stop our RPO. Is Josh going to run it? Josh going to throw it? Or is Josh going to hand it off? That's what you can do with an athletic quarterback. But this game is going to be different because I don't see us. I think we're going to attack the defensive backs, especially if Xavier Howard, whatever his name is. Rhodes, something like that. I don't think he'll play. Maybe if he does play, that's fine. We've got Gabe Davis. He's going to be the offensive, I think, because they're going to game plan for Stephon Diggs. There's no way Stephon Diggs will get 100 yards. He might get close, but I think somebody else will. I think they're going to cover Emmanuel Sanders. I think the NFL still like, don't worry about Gabe. That's fine. Don't worry about Gabe. Best kept secret. Do not worry about Gabe. I'm okay with it. He's going to have a hell of a game this week. Just watch, bro. How do you not? If they don't, then we're going to fire Dable, right, Tampa Neil?
Do better.
We gotta cut that segment out, and that's going to be our commercial. Mcdermott to Dabes. Joey Hat Jr. goes, Gabe Davis is our secret weapon. He's going to be important the second part of the season.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Joey. Larry Palmy goes 34-10. Nope. You first said 3,410 points. That's what the Bills are going to get.
Put Larry down for that.
Let's put it down. 34-10. All right, guys. My predictions. Here we go. Listen, this is going to be, we still haven't had that first 400 yard game. And we did not do it with Houston, did not do it with the Giants, did not do it with Miami twice. Came close. Obviously did not do it with Jacksonville. That was like my go-to game. If you had to ask me which games will he get 400 yards on, place your bets. Jacksonville, you win $1 trillion. All you got to do is get, well, whatever, lost $1 trillion. Thanks. $2 bet. But this game against the Colts, I think it's going to be different. I think Josh Allen is going to absolutely demolish folks. Tyler Bass is going to be asked to kick a field goal maybe twice, so I'll give him 6 points, but I'm going to go with 41 to, you got to give them garbage points. I think they've been slacking in the past fourth quarter.
You said 0. I thought we were pitching a shutout here.
No garbage points, 41-0. 41-0, Tampa Neil, 41-0. 41-0, mouse dropped. 41-0. Bro, I'll be king shit if it's 41-0. Oh my God, you hear Brian Breaker Day?
I will not be disappointed if you're right, just so you know. Not even a little bit.
I'm not worried. There's always garbage points. Ask Houston that. Ask Miami that the first time we played them. There's always garbage points. Unless you're playing Houston or Miami. See what I did
Jets
there?
got some real garbage points, though.
They got some real. I mean, they had to go to Joe Flacco. Joe, remember 10 years ago when you used to throw a ball? Can you still throw a ball? Thank you, Joe.
Do it again.
And he's starting. Over Mike White. Yeah. Oh my God. I'm Mike White. This is why you don't talk trash against Buffalo. How many times quarterbacks talk trash and you didn't even get the first round, but you're not?
There was a lot of talk about what was going to be the headline for the New York Post the next morning. And it was Mike White saying, I should have been the number 1 pick.
Oh, I love it. That's clever. That's clever.
I heard that. I was cracking myself.
That is absolutely clever.
It was a thing that Steve Tasker was doing with Kyle Brand. They were doing what it should have been. It was so damn funny.
I'm pretty sure we talked about this. We talked about that last game or last episode. We were covering it. I wouldn't be surprised if Joe Flacco starts Sunday.
Yeah,
I would not be surprised. I don't think they're just grasping for straws. I'm that coach. If you want to get rid of everybody, fire sale. Zach Wilson.
They thought it was going to be, or Mike, whatever the fuck his name is.
Listen, everybody wants a Andrew Luck. That's what everybody wants. Andrew Luck.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to get it. Or everybody now wants a Josh Allen. Not going to get it. It's diamond in the rough. Tom Brady, not going to get it. Diamond in the rough. Sorry, Tom Brady. I still hate you, but I can still acknowledge you.
Yeah.
I know. New York, Flacco is starting. We just said that, Joey.
Yeah, when they said that Mike White was going to be the second coming, and then they're like, oh, that changed really quick.
I love Jazzo, how he's still a man of his word. All his friends. That. I love those comments, bro. I love those comments.
Amazing.
Jazzo,
why did you even take that bet?
Why? And it's he's the one that brought it up. Jazzo went to us. He goes, hey, you guys do Facebook profile bets? Yes. Jazzo. You're watching this.
We get to have him on one more time, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
Come off the last game of the season?
We do. I know he will. I think he will.
When Mitch Trubisky starts.
We got to book him in advance.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Score predictions. Mine was 41-0. Tampa Neil, what is your score prediction for this game?
I'm going with the 24-13 Bills. I feel like this is going to be more of a battle than we think. I hope like hell that your score is more right than what mine is.
You should add more field goals then.
I'm very confident with sticking with that 24-13 score at this current moment. It appears that the weather is going to really suck that day.
Not for Josh Allen. Josh Allen can throw it in a hurricane, Cat 5. Woo! Josh Allen shit. Hashtag Josh Allen the GOAT.
Yeah, that's what I'm going with.
Okay.
I think you're going to see a little bit more running this week than what we did in the past. I think you're going to see a more balanced offense like we did last week. And we'll get our points. Our defense is going to do their thing. They're going to get takeaways. But I don't see this being a high-scoring game. I think you got two pretty good defenses going at it. Indy started off very, very shitty and have come on.
Yeah, they lost 4 out of the 5 games. And they turned it up.
Yep. So showing them as a lower defense, I think it's skewed a little bit for them. I think they're better than what their numbers say.
Okay.
So
fair enough. So you are not taking this lightly. You think this is going to be a gut-wrenching game.
Yep. I think this is
then why didn't you say like 24-21? You said 24-10. That's not gut-wrenching. It's like, I'll take it.
24-13.
Sorry, they got an extra field goal.
Yep. It's a big deal.
Yeah, okay, fine. We're up 24-0. Guys, here are your 13 points. Happy fourth quarter. Mitch Trubisky is now playing, so it might be more than that.
Did you hear them ask Josh Allen about how well Davis Webb did his kneel down?
No, I did not. I would love to hear that though. What'd they say?
It was funny. He goes, yeah, he did a good job. I think he lost a couple of yards though.
I know he backed up. That was funny because he backed like, what is he doing?
Yeah, it was funny when they asked me the question.
Guys, that was fun. That was fun. We play the Colts Sunday. Tampa Neil thinks it's going to be a gut wrencher. I just say no. Nope. Time to get warmed up. Jacksonville definitely slapped us in our faces, and we've got a goal in mind, and that is the Super Bowl. And NFL, you're going to be put on notice when we play the Colts on Sunday. Those two so-called analysts that picked them over the Bills, get ready to swirl yourself come Sunday night. Tampa Neil, where can we find breaking tables?
First off, here's a real question. Larry, why are you sad?
Oh, I was going to ask that too. Larry, why are you sad, Larry? Should we text him like, dude, what's with the sad face?
Yeah, what's this whole sad face thing?
I think he meant to do heart. He should have done heart. That was very depressing, sad. Now we got to cancel the show and stop it now because Larry's sad.
Larry's sad.
Fuck. Well, guys, that was fun being breaking tables. Larry's sad.
All right. Well, you can find us live every Monday and Thursday, as well as Sundays before the game here on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe. Tell your friends. Tell them to subscribe. If they haven't yet, smack them in the head and then hit the subscribe button for them. Never sad listening to you. Yeah, I get that, Larry. You'd also see us on Facebook Live as well.
But why did you say to do the sad face, though, Larry, on Facebook? You gave us the sad face. Never sad. Listening to you. Okay. Thank you, Larry. You give us a sad face, and you made Tampa Neil upset. Why the fuck you give the sad face, Larry? And that's what Tampa Neil said. I'm just repeating it. Where can we find us, Tampa Neil?
We'll get back. You can also get us Twitter live.
Fingers.
So tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning, if you missed the show for some crazy reason, or you just love hearing our voices so much, which I get, you can pick us up on any place that you listen to your favorite podcast on. We are there as well. Brian.
Yeah. On the way home from work or to work, or your wife is nagging the shit out of you, put in some earbuds and going, oh, I'm listening to my favorite radio station or my favorite
Brian, if you're stuck in traffic on I-95, put us on.
Right? If you got like 1 mile to go and you live in South Florida,
you got 2
and
hours.
You're stuck in traffic, which means it's an hour away, put us on. We'll make your ear and eye holes wet. Guys, we're everywhere. This is Breaking Tables. I hope you all had fun. Tampa Neil, that was cool as hell. Appreciate the guys watching it. BuffaloAutographs.com. And I think the Buffalo Bills are going to... Oh, what was my rhyme that I made up earlier? Remember that rhyme? What was that rhyme? I think.
Oh, Carson Wentz, something went... I don't know, Buffalo by a billion.
Carson Wentz, man on the fence, the Sixth Sense, Christmas expense, doesn't matter. Bills by a billion. I actually had to write that down. I'm like, that was pretty good. I got to write that one down.
I saw the email come through. It's like, nice.
Like, hurry up, eat myself. Here are my ideas. Do better.
Do better.
Do better.
Finish him.
Do better.
Finish him.
Do better.
Fatality.
Love you, Mafia. We love you, love you, love you. We'll see you Sunday morning for our pregame show. And then back again Monday nights. Love you. Bye-bye.